Hey, it's pipeline. Oh. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do a review for World War II. We're down to the grand final. So, please, if you see the grand final one, it's going to be a good match. Best of 3. Please come out and watch it. It's going to be a good time. Prizes will be handed out hopefully right after, if not a day or two after. But I'm going to go ahead and do a review on this tournament because this is one of my favorite tournaments we've done. A lot of competition, a lot of good competition, a lot of close matches, a lot of unclose matches. Other than that, I love this tournament. It was one of my favorite ones to do. My girlfriend Alex, she was in it, so I was very excited for her to be in it. She got 3rd. I'll explain why she got 3rd. But let me go ahead into this review here. So the rules were pretty simple. It was, let me find it. The bands were launched, requisitions, rifleman, shifty, and resistance. You couldn't use any of them classes or perks. The only attachments I had banned was rapid fire, which was nice. There was no DLC weapons. I do not allow that in almost any of my tournaments. I do not like them. I think they're a waste of fucking time in the video game. That's just my opinion. Some of them's pretty cool, but some of them, no. When we do tournaments, we don't do DLC because not everyone has them, and I think it's bullshit. Sorry. No incendiary shells. There was none of them. No C4 trip mines. No one got banned for them. So I'm glad everyone actually listened to the rules. Streaks, there was only paratroopers, care packages, airdrop, and UAV. Those were all banned. Wasn't allowed to use them. The maps we rotated on was Forest, Gibraltar Docks, and USS Texas. So London Docks, Gibraltar, and Ardennes Forest. I feel was a very good pick for this tournament. I think all the players, they enjoyed the map rotations. No one had a complaint about that, so. We'll get into round 1. So it's a TDM, 50 point, 10-minute match. If you get 50 points in 10 minutes, bravo to you. That's doing amazing, honestly. First game we had was, I don't know if it was in order or not. You can go back and review my videos, but I'm just going to go down what my bracket was set up like. It was Caleb and Hunter on docks. Caleb scored 18, Hunter scored 7. That was an 11-point margin for his seed. Caleb goes on 1-0. Hunter's 0-1. Devin and Swag Dog, Adam. So Caleb, I should say, is beyond illusion. And Hunter was Hunter Assassin. Devin is Devin Tatted Man, I think. And Adam is Swag Dog. Wasn't much of a game. It was 30-5, Swag Dog. That put Adam in first seed with a 25-point margin. He goes on 1-0, and Devin went 0-1. That was on Texas, so just imagine spawn trapping on that one. That was a pretty big deficit to lose by. We had Cowboy versus Alex, which is my girlfriend. Her name's Zombie Batman. Wade actually lost. He claims that his hand was hurting, which it might have been. I wasn't there to actually witness it, but he did go 7-15. Alex moved on 1-0. She had an 8-point margin, so that put her in second seed. They played on London Docks. Or no, that put her in third seed. I'm going to mess up my seeds. Then we went on to the prime time match, is what I called it. Night Hollow versus Uzi Smoothie. That was played on Ardennes Forest. With a little bit of lag, give or take a few kills and deaths between Night Hollow. We scored that at 9-6 in favor of Uzi Smoothie. He went on 1-0 with a 3-point margin. In Hollow, he fell to 0-1, obviously. And he had a 3-point margin, putting him in last seed. So by margins, I mean 30-5. Let me take Adam and Devin's game, for example. It was 30-5. It's a 25-point margin. So the winner has a 25-point margin, meaning he's going to have a good seed because he beat his opponent by more points than anyone else did. That's how I do my seeding. I think it's fair. Everyone else agrees it's fair. If you have a better way to seed, let me know. I highly doubt it, because that's a pretty good way to do it. Pretty easy. I'm not doing random. There's no way I'm doing random. The first round will be random, but the rest is going to be seeded. I don't think random is actually fair. And seeding is your performance-wise. If you want a good seed, do good. If you don't want a good seed, do terrible. This is the way it is. So we go on to the round 2. We have a winner bracket final, or a winner's final. Not final. Winner's bracket and a loser's bracket. We'll go ahead with the loser bracket first, just because they're the losers. Sorry. I had to. Night Hollow was supposed to go against Devin, and Devin, I don't know, he claimed that his PlayStation was broken or his girlfriend stole it. I don't know the whole story behind it. I really don't care. He forfeited. Last seed. Night Hollow, unfortunately, will get last seed because his game was a forfeit. So he goes on 1-1 with last seed for his bracket. So it didn't matter what game went next. He was going to get last seed, whoever he faced. With that being said, Wade went against Hunter in Gibraltar. And by Cowboy, I should say. That was a close match. It was 5-8 in favor of Hunter Assassin. Hunter moves on 1-1. Wade was eliminated from the tournament. However, he finished 0-2. But that was actually a pretty good game. I would say that Wade had the good tactic to shoot and run because there is a time limit. However, it really came down to Wade being caught by Hunter a few times, making the score 8-5. So that's just how that is. Now we go to the winner's bracket. Now, here's the thing. When the winner's bracket is played, the loser of them games will go to the loser bracket and face Hollow or Hunter. Night Hollow or Hunter. So, first game I had up, Adam versus Jack on Gibraltar. Adam beat Jack 14-7, moving Adam ahead to 2-0. He goes on to the winner's bracket. Jack then falls to the loser bracket with a margin of 7, so I'm not sure where I seeded him. I don't have it marked on this page. Caleb will go against Alex on Gibraltar. We pulled Gibraltar a lot on this map for some reason. Those maps were completely random too. There was a drawing for that. Caleb actually beat Alex this time. It was 13-8. So Caleb moved on 2-0 against Adam, which was going to be a good match coming up. Alex then falls to the loser bracket, which I think she actually had first seed because she had the less margin. Yeah, she did. So in round 3, we had Alex versus Night Hollow. So Zombie Matman versus Night Hollow. She beat him 11-7 on Texas, USS Texas. Now we're in the loser bracket, just to let you know. She moves on 2-1, and Night Hollow was sadly eliminated. Jack had to go against Hunter Assassin, so Uzi Smoothie versus Hunter Assassin on Ardennes Forest. He lost in a very close game, very, very close game, 5-7. Hunter moves on. He went 2-1. Jack would then be eliminated because he was in the loser bracket. And for the winner's bracket, We had to have a one loser to go to the loser grand final. And in a very, very close game, very good game, which I would suggest you go and watch, was Adam Slogdog versus Beyond Illusion Caleb. And it was on Gibraltar. So they had practice on this map. I pulled the map. It was Gibraltar. So they already had practice. They knew the game plan going in. And sadly, it tied up the first game. It was 7-7 the first game, which I was literally shaking because I love watching these guys play. They're one of the best players I have in these tournaments. And they're going head to head. It was a fantastic game. So we did a round 2. Round 2 ended 5-4. And another nail-biting victory in favor of Slogdog. He moved on to the grand final, which you'll see him soon. This is a review before the grand final. Please stay tuned for that, because it's going to get good. Caleb then goes to the loser bracket. However, he played the winner of Alex versus Hunter. This was, I guess, round 4. I don't even know what round I'm on. I don't even care. This was one of the best tournaments I've ever witnessed. Alex and Hunter on Forest. Hunter pushed out and forfeited after he beat Jack 5-7. Now, remind you guys, whoever watches this, this is a grand prize of 1-year membership. And second place gets 3 months. So why would you not want to play? I don't understand. I don't get it either. Whatever. We went on to the loser grand final. Loser grand final, and here's the rules for the finals. I always make something for the finals, so get ready. Whoever ever is in my tournaments, to get ready for a twist at the very end of the tournaments. Of course, I'm the one who watches them, so I'm also the one who gives the prizes out. I get to pick whatever I want. Thank you. I know, I love it. So here was the rules for the finals. It was a best of 3. It was a TDM right off the bat. Same rules. It was either a capture the flag, hard point, or domination next. I think Beyond Illusion, he picked domination. So the domination went to where it was 200 points max. No time limit. Fuck the time limit. We don't want time limit. We want the best against the best. And that's what it was. It was the best against the best. It was score limit of 200, flip sides at halftime. And it was amazing. That was one of the best games I've witnessed in a long time. And then it was a search and destroy, 6-round search and destroy. Winner takes all. So, to get into the rounds, here we go. Alex beat Caleb. Which, in all honesty, whoever watches this video, even Caleb, sorry, Beyond Illusion, but it should have ended 12-9. But it ended 12-11. Zombie Batman, which is my girlfriend in the lobby right now, beat 12-11. Beat Caleb in Gibraltar, which was a very good match. I loved watching it. There was a couple things I kind of critiqued a little bit, but it was okay. Like I said, the game should have ended 12-9, but it was a little closer than what I thought it was going to be. It was 12-11. Anyway, she won the first round. Congratulations. We went on to a game 2, domination on London Docks. So I made it where all the objective game modes was either going to be capture flag, domination, hard part, all on London Docks. And it was domination on London Docks. Caleb pulls out a victory of 200-156, which was a lot closer than I expected. So I'm very happy to witness that game first-handed. And all around was a really good match. I think what really set that game apart was the fact that he was running Mountain and she was running Airborne. So it helped her get to the flags quicker, but made her loud as hell. And the other thing that destroyed the whole game was the score streaks, being that he was getting a kill on a flag or something, getting the points that he needed. He got, I think, a glide bomb and fighter pilot. So that made it where, since she wasn't running mountain, it was harder for her to actually hide from one of them. That also separated the game. But he won 200 to 156. Moving on to a game, or round 3, search and destroy. And we all know there's no tying in search and destroy, so that's why it's last, obviously. It was a USS Texas. After a little bit of a hiccup in the internet, which was really close, I think was a momentum killer, Caleb pulls a victory out 6-3. And the hiccup is actually in my stream. If you go watch it, it was really bad lag on Zombie Batman's part. I think it would have been 5-4 because he was really red and really weak, and she was lasering in on him. It was just a lag that killed her and then killed the momentum, so we restarted the game. And unfortunately, didn't do any good because the next round he just won anyway. However, that's the review I have. And I want to mention Adam and Caleb going into a grand final. Adam is 3-0. The outcomes of this is he can finish 3-1 or 4-1 or 3-2 or 4-0. Caleb is 3-1 coming into this. Winner takes first 1-year membership. Caleb winning the loser grand final clinched him either 3-month or a 1-year membership. So we're very excited to see that. But it's going to be good. I'll draw maps sometime. I don't want them to know what maps, so they're going to have to practice the maps if they want. Adam getting first seed, he gets to pick whether it's hardpoint, domination, or capture the flag on London Docks. In order Caleb to win the whole tournament, he has to beat Adam twice in a best of 3. In order Adam to win, all he has to do is beat Caleb once in a best of 3. Being that Caleb comes from the loser bracket, he has to beat him twice. Since Adam's already in the winner's bracket, all he has to do is win once. It's very fair to set it up that way, because if not, Adam would have to beat him twice, which would, in theory, he would have to beat him 3 times in the whole tournament. It makes no sense. So Caleb has to beat Adam twice to win, and Adam just has to win once in a best of 3. Now, remind you, that's best of 3. That's TDM, an objective game mode, and search and destroy. But I'm going to go ahead and with the placements of this match, and then I'm going to have a surprise news. So whoever's watching, please comment. I got a surprise coming. And anyone who wants in these tournaments, send Murdoch Gamer right there a friend request or a message or anything. If you want in these tournaments, you just let me know. I'll see if you're worthy enough. I don't want to add people that are insanely good, because this is for people that I want to help buy them things just because I'm a nice guy. Anyway, let's get on with the placements on World War II. So first and second obviously isn't discussed yet because no one won. Third place is the Zombie Batman. That's my girlfriend, Alex. She takes third place, being that she is the loser grand final loser. She at least made it that far to be a loser.
King shit on Turd Island.
She's king shit on Turd Island. Hunter, sadly, has to take fourth place because he forfeited his match anyway. He beats Jack, goes on to the loser semifinals, making him fourth place. Uzi Smoothier, Jack Crockett, he finishes fifth because he was in a loser bracket, but he was in a winner's bracket, so puts him higher than Night Hollow, because Night Hollow was never in a winner's bracket. So Night Hollow gets 6th. The only reason he's 6th, and here's the truth why Night Hollow gets 6th place over Wade Cowboy, is because he has a forfeited win. So Night Hollow didn't win a match in this tournament. The only reason he's 1-2 in this tournament is because Devin, Tatted Man, forfeited against him. But unfortunately, a forfeit is a win. That is the only reason he placed above Night Hollow. Now, I could have done a Night Hollow versus Cowboy for a placement match, but I didn't. So Wade finishes 7th above Devin. Because Devin got his ass kicked, and I'm sorry, YouTube, he's got his ass kicked on USS Texas, 30-5, and then forfeited his next match. He gets last place. There's just no changing my mind on that. He gets last place. You don't forfeit a match, man. Come on. These are free games to do. It's 10 minutes. It's all you need. It's 10 minutes. Anyway, so my news is that's the end of the review. By the way, that's it. Please stay tuned for the Adam vs. Caleb match, because that will be lit. Yes, I just said lit. It will be on fire. My PlayStation could blow up, okay? These guys are very good, and when they play against each other, it is very close. So please stay tuned for that. I'm worthy. Hi, Girl Guns. In fact, Girl Guns, since you're here, I'm going to head and give you the news. Alrighty. So that's the end of the World War II review. Please stay tuned for the grand final. After the Black Ops 3 for Black Ops 4 copy of the tournament I'm doing for Black Ops 3, I want to host a small prized Fortnite tournament. And I'll read the rules now. I'll let everyone know that's going to be in this tournament to go watch this video. Watch at least till 20 minutes. If you don't want to hear the review. But here's the Fortnite rules I have set. Now, it's going to be a little difficult at first. Basically, it's going to be a solo squad match. I'm going to go in the match with you. And I will kill myself right away so I can watch you guys. It's going to be rounds of 3. So you got 3 rounds to rack up as many kills as possible. So saying, if you shoot someone and he gets knocked down, kill him. That's your point. Yes, beaming people on Fortnite is a very cruel and unusual world, but do it. That's your point. I'm going to add up all the kills for the winner of that round. So we did a practice one today. Caleb scored 2 in the first round. Jack scored 1. Round 2 came. They both scored a big fat 0. Third round, Jack scored 1 and Caleb scored 2. That's 3 rounds. Final score being 4-2 in Caleb's favor. That's how it's going to be played. Now, you cannot kill your partner. So if he's building a ramp to Narnia or whatever, you can't shoot it down and kill him. Don't block his shots.
Review?
I'm doing rules.
Oh, shit. Okay.
You can't shoot him down. You can't block his shots. You can't destroy his building. More or less, just land on opposite sides of the map. Just pretty much. I don't care what you do. Just don't tamper with your teammate / enemy. Your competitor. Your competitor. Good word choice. Now, if it goes into overtime, let's say you score 1 kill each, and you don't score anything else, and you gotta have an overtime. We'll do an overtime round. Get as many kills as you can in 5 minutes. Winner takes all. However, in that 5 minutes, if you don't score, it's sudden death. Whoever gets the first kill wins. And that will go into the next round, too. If no one gets a kill, just keep going. We'll do another overtime round, but then it's still sudden death. So you better land quickly. Now, I won't start the timer until the circle starts. So wherever you see the circle, once that circle pops up on Fortnite, that's when the timer starts. And that's going to be the same thing if we have to do an overtime round again. So I won't count any kills before the circle. That's just how I'm going to do it. So once that circle pops up, kill. You can do that in your first overtime round, but the second one, I'll explain it while the game goes on. But other than that, that's it. It's literally solo squads. So when I announce this tournament, when it takes place, I will invite everyone that I feel wants to do it, or pretty much anyone, technically. I'll tell them this is the rules, blah, 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 blah. Just explained it just like I just did to YouTube. And I'll tell you that I'll give you like a couple days of practice, because Fortnite's not like Call of Duty. You can't just go around running and gunning, thinking you're all that. On this one, you're going to have a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Skill or preparation, because you're going against a squad. You're not duos, it's not solos, it's squad. So I've done it. I never won one solo squads, but I've got 8 kills in one round. I think that's worthy enough. I think everyone else can at least get a kill or 2 in squads to do this tournament. And one rule I forgot, which is my favorite rule, and I really want to see it happen. If you win solo squads, you win the round. You just go on to the next game. You're done. You don't even have to compete. You just go on to the next round. So if Caleb would win the whole game, if he gets first place in Fortnite on solo squads in round 1, he's taking a victory. That's just the rule I have, because that would be insane. That would be cool to witness. I've got 6th place before, so I'm not saying I'm a god at it. I'm just saying I got 6th place before. So watching someone get first would be freaking amazing. So if it's the grand final, I don't give a. You're going on to the next round. You're going on. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Game. Because we're doing rounds in Fortnite. So you're going on to the next game if you win first place. You don't even have to do the next couple rounds. It's just move on. Loser goes home. Winner goes on. Blah, 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 blah. But that's one rule I forgot to say. It's right here. It's my favorite rule. And I should just put a star next to it and highlight it, because that's just, I really want to see it happen. I don't think it's possible, but if it is, I want to see it. I've witnessed other YouTubers, sure, doing it. Cool, whatever. Have no lives on PCs. That's cool. You know, if you want to no life and watch PC players, that's awesome. But here with a real console, this is what we do. We set up tournaments for people that deserve it. Because actually, we have jobs and shit we go to. And I like watching my friends battle it out for victories. I think it's fun. But other than that, that's my Fortnite rules. That is my Fortnite tournament coming up. This video is awfully long, but I really don't care. Just keep an eye out for Grand Final World War II. Going to be an amazing match. Best of 3. Other than that, I will see you hopefully soon. I might have another video coming, because I got players that might play tonight. I don't know. I hope so. I want to get this Black Ops 3 tournament going. I got 5 more matches left on round 1. Stay tuned for that. It's getting lit, because we got more shit on Black Ops now. If you pre-order Black Ops 4, you get so many maps and so many things. It's like, I want to see this. I want to see people get hyped for it. But in other words, I'm getting off this stream. It's way too long. And welcome, second viewer that just joined. I'm literally getting off this stream. I will start another one. Just for fun. So, see you there.